Hello everybody, Ramadan Kareem, and welcome to another episode of You Asked, We Answered. Today I'm going to reflect back on a meeting that we had with our parents where we talked about not only the reflection of this year but also our vision for next year. And although it was lovely to have so many there and we did video the whole thing, we'd like to just give you a few highlights so that everybody can understand what we talked about. The main word that came across was consistency, and this is the one I want to focus on in today's episode. Consistency in three areas. The first is consistency with us, the school. We have expanded and continue to grow throughout the year, and next year we'll do so even more. But what we wanted to make sure was that we continue to be consistent in our approach and even develop and grow further. One of the main ways that we're going to do this is in our leadership capacity. This year you will know, because you will meet us and greet us every morning, there are 5 members of senior leadership team in the school. Next year there will be 9 of us. We've added a designated head of primary and head of secondary, as well as a deputy head of primary for next year and another teaching and learning coach. All of that senior leadership capacity will assist us to continue to develop the way that we wish. But it's not only that. We've also considered how we can get consistency in year groups as well as in subject areas. So we've gone from having 16 middle leaders this year to having 39 middle leadership positions for next year. Some of which have been filled by our own staff, others from new staff coming in to join us. This will give us heads of year, heads of key stage, heads of subject area, and our additional system that we have in our heads of house programme at the moment. So I hope you can see from that we really are adding a lot of capacity. One of the other areas that we believe we need to be consistent in is in our curriculum and assessment processes. To ensure that we've done this, we've brought in a programme called Cornerstones, which is a very well recognised and well-known programme from the UK. This will give us a curriculum, benchline assessments and assessments at the end of each unit, which will be consistently delivered by each of the teachers in each of the year groups from FS1 all the way to year 6. In years 7, 8 and 9, our new head of secondary, Mr. Ian Plant, will be developing his own ideas on exactly how he will make that consistent, and I'm sure he'll be coming to you on one of these episodes very soon. Now, the second area of consistency comes with our children. Expectations and standards are very important words when we discuss our children. We have extremely high expectations here at GFS. That's in terms of behaviour and their academic progress, but in general about them being mindful young people. We want those expectations to continue to rise and for our children to meet those standards. Part of the leadership capacity will help us do that. But also we need our children to continue to develop in the GFS way. When we started this year, so many children from so many different backgrounds meant that we had a lot of consolidation work. Next year, even though we'll have lots more children, we will have a core of children who've all been through GFS for 1 year. They understand who we are and what we are about. So they will be our leaders within the student body. Now, the third area of consistency comes with you, our parents. It's very important that you support your school and your teachers. Supporting your school could be joining the GFSPA. It could be just coming to the events and being a part of it. It certainly should be supporting the rules of the school. Whether that be the fact that we don't want you to buy trolley bags for your children, whether that be the fact that we want you to go with our home learning programme and not worry about homework and worksheets. All of those are supporting the values and the rules of the school. And they're absolutely essential if we're going to work as partners to develop and progress your children the way we all want to do. One other area of consistency that we need from you is developing attendance. Many of our children, particularly now at the end of the year, are not attending school for different reasons. I have to make sure it's very clear to you, and we continually write this to you, on the importance of attendance at school. Missing day or two because of an emergency or because of illness happens to all of us at some point. But we must understand when a child misses that learning, it cannot be caught up. When a child reports on their final report a percentage, that relates to something very clear with the KHDA. So much so, and we have written this to you on several occasions, that we actually have to use attendance on whether we're moving children into the next year or not. It's not just about passing assessments and academic progress. We also expect them to be here every single day of the week. So please make sure that you support us and you're consistent with your children by bringing them into school, and then let us get on with the job ahead. These 3 areas of consistency, I believe, are going to be the way that we continue to progress and develop as a school and make GFS as great as we all want it to be. I hope that's been helpful for you today, and I very much look forward to speaking with you all again soon. Ramadan Kareem again.